react too fast. I saw the secret chat. I won't really look at the secret chat, or wait, no, that's okay because it's gone. I could not really even finish a thought, and here we are, and you're saying me, damn it. I honestly, not gonna lie, in my determination to react to a bit of a dream island, because I want to be consistent, right? I want to be consistent, but I'm not sure if I should rearrange it, because I don't know if I'm like having my streams at a time where the persons who requested it can't like stop by. You're talking about how I'm eating bread sandwich. You're talking about how I'm putting you in a time loop. I don't think I am. Oh, hello, Izzy the artist. Hello to you. You have found a little bit of a regular sort of an art club, and did I remember to put a link to it? I did not remember to put a link to it. This is not too late though, but hello, what's on your mind? The topic of the stream can be anything, and I will try to... Okay, I'm too tired. I'm almost ending the stream after just clicking on it for a record of the longest stream we've ever had. The topic of the stream can be anything, and I'll try to respond. This is the sentence that I try to say. Okay, let's put a little thingy in here. A little magma. I think I'm gonna start deleting those after 2 weeks. I don't know, it's hard to decide what's going on. And you're guessing that I'm eating a bread sandwich or a bread sandwich. Oh, the Super Block YouTube found us once more. Hello. And Ollie Selin is saying, Blight siblings owning the thumbnail. Yeah, so topic of what's in the thumbnail and the title is that I have a bunch of Tumblr text posts saved, but I guess if you don't have any saved, I guess if you look them up on the Reddits and the Pinterest, then you find many of these, which is a little bit silly that I would not suggest the website itself, but I go on the Tumblr, I am on the Tumblr, and I don't even consider it a real website. It's not really real, it's just the site of all of the wit and things. Guys, I remember being here, huzzah. And BFRK2 came out. Wow! I tried to make my desk more comfortable just now, and I almost lost my sandwich. And the guy is looking some up, yeah. So the sandwich I've got today, pretty close. Not a bread sandwich. Today I'm a little bit richer, and I put a single slice of cheese in there. So I'm moving on up in the world. Am I gonna take bites of this? I never really actually figured out how intensely my chewing sounds come through on the microphone due to whatever settings I have. Anyway, I'm gonna look for a text post that makes me think of characters and favorite characters. Guys, I never inserted an image in here. Let us see. It's the true Krabby Patty. Snake cheese, I'm pretty sure. Nobody's milking a snake out here. But we're artists, so we could do anything. Huh. Oh there. I'm obtaining nourishment. It's very good. Okay. I'm feeling way better than I was previously feeling. There's some... It took me forever to realize that you were in fact not only dummy thick, but working with portals. I guess I'll just screenshot the ones that I like. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit of fan art around here. Feeling like maybe that's the vibe, even though I collected. Am I losing my voice? No, the sandwich was not that dry. I didn't add any mayonnaise, but I just like the not dry vibes were there. The like in spirit. Oh no. Okay, don't lose my voice. Okay, saving a copy of a funny little thing, and guys saying interesting. I'll have to look up how to do this. Yeah, it's a creative sort of an exercise as we're drawing around here. Okay, gonna send that to my own self, and I guess I Send that in the meme category? Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Then we'll have that sort of up on the screen. And outside of the I don't know, chaos of a Battle for Dream Island sort of a stream, and my effort to start something and be consistent with it. Outside of that, I can now talk about I don't know, personal things. Okay, that's too large, taking up the whole thing. We can be a little smaller around here, and Okay, there's characters that it could be funnier for, or I'm wondering who, okay, has it to the greatest effect. Is the Amazing Digital Circus that much on my mind still? There's YouTube is essentially saying you guys simp for fictional characters. Who said anything about simping? I mean, also yes, but who said anything? And what's their address, and where'd you last meet them? And are they vulnerable in the kneecaps and perhaps elbows? What's up? Oh. Okay, characters that I could draw for this. If I'm just trying to be chill out here, if I seem chill, TBH, Okay, part of this kind of makes me wonder in the image that I'm picturing, would they have accepted Belos in the Owl House if he showed his goop form to begin with? And YouTube says, I'm asking. It's a question, I'm not judging. I see. I've seen that in a judgmental context too often, and that's a sign that perhaps I'm hanging out in the wrong circles of the internet. Also, I want to... Okay, I just kind of ran with this. I don't know how good or what the angle of this looks like. I've set up my camera because it's a new one. It's a new one, so I don't know if it looks different. There's no watermark on it now. I've been using the camera with a watermark for over a year, and now we're rich people. Now we're rich people with some kind of a $35 camera clipped onto this thing, and a slice of cheese in my bread, and other signs of riches around here. And Olisellen is saying, I sure am simping for fictional characters. That's what we like to hear around here. Wah! Why did I make a Waluigi noise? Ignore that. So, yeah, let's okay, that's just a question. If you're like doing a survey, if you're like, they're wondering like, what's the most recent, what's the latest, what's the last one? Then several, but alright, I did have this ongoing long sort of thing where I was kind of wondering if my emotions were dead. I think I got out of that a little. I think I got out of that, but I can't say that I think I got out of that without making a horse noise in the middle. If you rewind the footage, there was clearly a horse noise in there. Alright, what we're doing. I have a bath bomb from Lush, but no tub, so I guess I'll just have to eat it. Here's the energy that can be found on Tumblr in a succinct form. Honestly, when I made an account, I thought that was going to be me. I thought I was going to be saying witticisms. I thought it was going to be cool. There's YouTube 60 saying rich people. My goodness, why are you wearing a helmet? Wait, is it because my bangs are down? Is it because I've styled the hair? And guys, after 20 years, I figured it out. How to use the bath bombs. Hey, it's the best bomb. You could get it from a Best Buy. Oh, because of the cheese earlier. The Snitty's reveal. Alright, my thoughts are all together, and they're making sense, and they're not all 100% this. Alright, something that I wanted to sketch. Do I want to do that in black and white or deep green? Deep green, deep green, deep sort of a green. Alright, so here's a little more of this. And do I want to put such a thing on shuffle or not? Additionally, one of the songs in this list that has been here for a while keeps getting tagged or something when the streams are over. What are you saying? No honking allowed? I wish that I could read that normally. I know that people honk on the road. People honk when there's a bike horn and a car horn. I can't read it normally. It's just saying, do I see Sabrina Carpenter on this holy screen? Wait, did you appear at the exact second of YouTube suggesting me Sabrina Carpenter mix? Honestly, I since one of these, I don't know, one song in here, but I don't know which one it is, keeps getting tagged for a copyright. They replaced Sabrina Carpenter with a slushy and a brownie. I'm really sorry. It's kind of like espresso with the way that it's foods. Wow, hello to Heck Pie. Wow, you're just swinging by to say goodnight. Here we are at late times of night, hey. Hey, good to see ya, and good to wave goodbye to ya. There's saying I haven't gotten proper sleep in days and I'm gonna jump. I love the variety of beautiful language that's available to the youngsters these days. And Superblog YouTube tells us that BFRK2 voting just ended. Ooh, is it spoilers to ask how did that go? How'd it go? How you doing? For some reason, when you peered into the existence, the first thing in my head was I got news from a pen pal sort of a friend that the friend just got engaged, and then I'm like, well, Heck Pie is like another adult person who knows how to respond to a friend who has gotten engaged due to being also old like me, and so you would also know what to say to somebody who is engaged, because I was thinking over things to say, and what I landed on was, chat, it looks like love is real. Like, I typed that out, which I don't know. Anyway, hey, rest up, good night. And okay, which was are you talking about? Kepler's. Okay. I want to outline a character that I'm thinking of. See how it's gonna be exactly. Why does the wiki give me some advertisements every time I'm on it? Okay, we're looking for the Owl House characters. Yeah. I practiced drawing this individual. There, she's saying, why aren't you engaged and in Mexico? Right, the prophecy. What we're predicting. Well, as you can see, even though there's one slice of cheese in my sandwich and no seasoning, yeah, I'm not rich enough yet, and that's the main reason. And Kai is saying, let's see if this drawing will come out like I'm picturing it. And okay, he said, you had your chance, you only stole an egg from her. You're talking about it like I'm some kind of egg-stealing creature. I'm not an egg-stealing creature. I'm eating a sandwich normally. I never know how fast I want to chew when I guest star a food in here. Probably pretty fast. But then I always have the urge to make some kind of noise, like, besides that. Because that's the flow that I got into for streaming. And Brina's telling us, honestly, my mom's on my tail about completing the work. I stayed up till 3 the other night to finish 11 of my English assignment, and now my head and muscles hurt. Oh no. Not just the head, but also the muscles. My sister in Christ, I can barely think. Give me 5 minutes. Woo! No, definitely. Don't even correct that typo. Ask for 5 minutes and 5 minutes at once, because I think, from the sound of things, you're gonna need double compensation. Simply ridiculous out here. Staying up till 3. Honestly, I'm kind of wondering if that's how my day is gonna go as well, because I have tried to make, I don't know, Mondays and Tuesdays into my version of a weekend, because I keep not managing my time well with the studies, solidarity, from one struggler to another, is one way I could say that. I don't know, I had a different way I was gonna finish that sentence, but then there was still more cheese to chew, and that disrupted all of my thoughts. There's YouTube is saying, make noise, Zero. That's what I'm paying for. Blast my speakers, make mukbang ASMR for the whole block. If my ears don't bleed, I'm unsubscribing. It's a little bit significant, but I'll do it once. This took less than no convincing, alright, and I want this shape to be like this, but like bigger, and I think I know the 3D shape of this individual as I'm creating your head, and it can be scribbled kind of like this, and here's your Emperor Bellow slime titties, and we're gonna put it like that, and and you're going to extend your hand. Okay, in which case I would move around the text posts, and things that I'm missing out on in the chat are, oh yeah, I was thinking I might have chronic fatigue syndrome, and then my older sister says, you're never gonna get a diagnosis, and then I never brought it up again. But did you get like a regular doctor's checkup? Could you advocate for it? Huh. And then CFS is directly linked to POTS. Oh, maybe it would be better if I try and look for a treatment, Miss Sister. Ooh, indeed. Being treated could help, but okay, I don't quite know. I never. Are you gonna call your doctor's office, perhaps? I've been figuring out, for me personally, how to make phone calls suck less bad, because I dislike being on them, and so far, I guess, if I write down what I'm going to say ahead of time, then that pretty much helps it. Alright, so move this all the way over here, I guess, if we're in a couple of segments. Best of luck to you. Best of luck. There's Tinny saying, I would, but I'm now just put off by the, you're not getting a diagnosis. Oh, sister wrecked the vibes, is that it? That was what it's sounding like to me. Wrecked the motivation. Oof. Eeh. Well, I mean, if you've been up since 3, okay, stayed up till 3 the other night, if you're still not recovered from it, then in my opinion, when you're tired, some of the emotions are gonna be stronger, and so somebody could say anything to you, and it'll be with you for the week. My estimate, that's what I'm estimating right now. There's saying she has fibromyalgia, which is similar to POTS and CFS, and she took 22 years, so I'm detecting some ultimate fatigue and perhaps tiredness in the emojis. Okay, and it took 22 years. Okay, let's have a little bit more of this sort of a thing, and And okay, it's like this. And how much of a curve is that out of your frankly freaked up skull, sir? You thought that it was a normal skull, but I'm here to reveal that your skull is frankly freaked up. Alright, and then one huge hand, and it's like this, and I'll probably make that hand a little bit smaller as well. And then waist snatched, hips wide for our skeletal lich guy, going like this, and kind of like this. And how do I want to make that? Kind of, okay, maybe smaller hands. And, okay, I'm reading in the chat things that I missed. It took 22 years for her to get a diagnosis. Ugh. That sounds like a, okay, it doesn't necessarily sound like a challenge to me, but it could sound like a challenge. You could beat that time. You could probably beat that time. You could probably speedrun this. You could probably be like, I am the fastest. I am speed. It's hard to be at the speed of light because then you live in the dark. This is not the time to be quoting Sonic memes, is it? She's 22, so you know. I think there's an opportunity as a younger sibling to outdoor. If I'm reading it correctly, yeah. Look out for your health. You know, break the patterns. All right, here is one, and what does that look like? Okay, if I'm seeing the inside of a hand, then I'm also seeing the thumb, and I'm also seeing this. What else am I seeing? A little bit more of this. Yeah, that's basically the shape of a hand, I think. I keep holding my phone with it, so I can't quite tell. Speedrun diagnosis. I feel like I feel like on the YouTubes, a lot of people have the good sense to say, this is not medical advice, I'm not a doctor. But then I also feel like there are several things that I've said in my life and in the world that probably should have used that a little earlier. But if I were a doctor, you could be having radical speedruns all the time, baby. Okay, so we're wanting more of a arm going like this, and the hand going like this. Ones and twos. Kind of wondering if I should finish watching Heartstopper on Netflix or if the subscription expires tomorrow. I can't remember any of that. Alright, so are we hunching you over more? And I don't quite know why this was the image in my head. I don't think it quite fits into the canon. So just because this is the version of Goop Dude that I've drawn the most. Alright, so there's 1, 2, and I wanted to put somebody here kind of suffering. Or maybe really suffering. Alright, let's look up faces, who's gonna suffer. Look up faces, who's gonna suffer. Weird things get recommended to me when I open up a new tab. And there's... YouTube is especially saying, I have the wrong profile picture in the magma. Do you now? But because it's looking kind of very regular indeed. Very regular indeed. Wow. Damn, that's detailed. Ugh, you ate that bath bomb. Your digestive system got bath bombed. Let's draw a little explosion next to you. Actually, this is still the color green, so it looks kind of like a looks kind of like a tree, and just sort of intensify that. Well, I meant to intensify that, but I just grew a tree next to you. Profile pics. Did you change it before I noticed? Okay, looking up, what's going on? I practiced drawing this one just a little bit. Wow. The third Google result for this character is being redrawn as a twink. Great. Alright, so we want, more of this, and Superblock YouTube is back. Hey, how'd the voting go? Is it spoilers to ask? I don't know if I will remember to ask more, so I guess I better ask for spoilers. Oh, hello, Scribbles appears. That's what she'll suffer? And okay, so I'm wanting a little bit more of layers, a little bit more of transparency. And YouTube says, the one that shows in my pen, but for some reason the magma isn't showing it. Okay, what causes that one to show up? Maybe the leaving a comment causes it to show up? And Superblock YouTube telling us, BFRK voting 2 just ended today. Hey, is it too much mischief if I'm like, can you spoil the results for a select few people? It's less than 10 people. It's less than 10 people on this stream right now, right? I can never tell what the number is, but it should be pretty small, right? It's a secret. It's a secret. This is a secret. All right, so I'm looking at this and putting this in. For some reason, I don't think I've listened to this one with the amount of volume in here before. Now you're working on BFRK3. Hey, congratulations on the creativities. Hey, very nice. I've always wanted to, I don't know, do some kind of series that's like, I don't know, fully written and creative. Hey, I wonder if I have the attention span for that. But since I just wonder, I have to send congratulations to you. Congratulations. Alright, so what I'm wanting over here. Oh, the profile picture. It showed up as the cat yet again. For us over here, as we've seen a little hello. What is this exactly? What is this exactly? Alright, so let's put this, and okay, there's a variety of characters that could go here, and YouTube has refreshed the page. Technical difficulties solved. Is that what goes on? This is so full of emotion. This could be your calling, perhaps artistically. No pressure or anything, but I'm looking at your artworks and I'm like, is that Jesus? No, no, okay, I derailed my own train of thought. Now I don't have any more of them. Terrible news for me. Terrible news for me. It's looking bendy. It's your calling to draw people exploding, because that seems so artistic. I'll switch this one up. It was never quite 100% their character dynamic, but I feel like I felt it for a second in the last season. Yeah. Alright, let's get some of this together. What? Oh. Huh. Oh. Looking up Luzno said at Owl House, I thought I saw some interesting, cute little fan art, but it was the AIs. What the hell? Whose art got chewed up to be that? Who's saying that is indeed Jesus. Wait, no, Jesus. Or am I pronouncing it correctly? Jesus, that guy from the bar? You guys know more of Guy from the Bar than I know? I don't quite know. Is this the one from the webcomic? I started reading a little bit of the gay Yuri webcomic. Gay time. Okay, let's have a little bit of your crouched, and let's have your torso kind of like this as well. Kind of like this as well, as we are drawing. I don't know, how much torso is this? Like this, and then your shirt is like this, in your finale sort of a wear. I wonder if they thought out this character, my dear little character over here. Wonder if they thought out the mechanic of not having that many outfits. Alright, do I outline like this? Maybe? I don't know how much of a collar I want to put on here. I guess we can put it thinner and a little bit more of it. Da, 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 da. You out at bars meeting Jesus? Okay, it's been like a while, but I looked at housing prices again, and now I'm getting obsessed with videos of people converting their vans into kind of a house, but it's still a van. I don't know. I had a phase like that a few years ago. So it's weird to have it come back. Okay, there's one, and this, and this, and this. And is that how it goes? Like that? Maybe. And I don't know, some of the exploration and all this road trip stuff that I'm watching lately. Okay, maybe this entire thing goes upward, and that's where my issue is originating from. Where it's originating from. And it was saying, if a mad scientist asked you to swallow 30 Mentos like they're pills and then drink a big bottle of Diet Coke for $20 million and 38 cents. Ooh, can't forget the 38 cents. You said $20 million? And I wasn't quite sure. You add on 38 cents, and that's an offer I can't refuse, right? There's guys saying, I consider Ranma a secret Yuri, so I would like to say that you are right. Oh, there... Maybe more remakes should be blatantly, completely gay. Maybe more remakes should just sort of swerve and show you every possibility that existed. And I feel like I would respect that. Alright, here's this other layer. And we move it around, indeed. Is that how the angle that I'm trying to think about actually works? And then I got so transfixed by the 38 cents, I barely even, actually considered it. Well, okay, so this is already difficult for me. 30 Mentos and a big bottle of Diet Coke. It's already very difficult for me because I don't like soda. So it's a hard decision. I don't know what like the rest of it is supposed to be. So like I become the soda exploder, like I'm some kind of Parappa the Rapper character. No, okay, I did also have a Parappa phase, so I did just sell myself on this. Well, so I guess like, yeah, because the $20 million and the 38 cents for taxes should cure me. It should cure money objectively, the large amounts of currency that can be exchanged for legal goods and tender. If my stomach were no longer a stomach, maybe the money would be. New ideas for a type of character. Huge, terrible accident. I don't really know where I wanted this to go or what I thought this sentence was going to end up when I started to say it, but I think it's ended up somewhere. And the realm is, probably, hopefully fiction. There's Kai saying, hide the hot water forever, and we get a perfect Yuri. Oh, because Ranma was changing back and forth upon contact with water. Was that like am I remembering the premise right? H2O, just add water kind of premise out here. Do I make this bigger? I might make this bigger. We might, yeah. Alright, a little bit bigger. We don't need to see all of your legs. We don't need to see all of your legs. Saying Parappa mentioned, what the fuck is a bad game? I feel like I need to play that for myself. Because I don't feel like it's, I don't feel like it's fair to see somebody's animation, even if it's 10-year-old one, so I'll play that over here really quick. Wow, it's probably a bad idea to try to find that through just my search history. Oh no, it's right there. Right after we finally know where eels come from. Eel reproduction. I gotta just enjoy my vibes. I want you to show me that you can go far. Step on the gas. Step on the gas? No way. Yes. I love the way the music starts to sound worse and badder. And signal to the left. Jack and turn and signal to the left. No, turn to the left. I saw this right as I was starting to learn to drive, and it gave me fears, but not enough. Do you know why we stopped the car? I know why you stopped the car. I love his tone of voice in that. Do you know why we stopped the car? I'm full of vibes. I'm full of vibes and extremely janky intercut Parappa songs. Nonetheless, saying, you roll a 2. No, you're rolling dice on me. You can't be doing this. No, wait. I still haven't picked up my purchase of dice in the Disco Elysiums. The concoction makes your stomach explode. You permanently lose the ability to ingest food or drinks, having to be fed straight from your bloodstream, and you only keep the 38 cents. Can I play this game some more, perhaps? Can I? Oh, hello. Who's found us? Meow meow, I'm a cow? Oh my goodness. Hello. We're drawing in a small sort of a scale. Let's deselect this and figure out how to say hi. Let's say some smiles. Yeah. Oh yeah. Can I? You do me so sorry. Can I see some alternate playthroughs? Did I have a save point? What happened on the good rolls? I won't presume that I got them or anything. And there's, oh my goodness, you're in here starting voice calls and such. Hello, 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 and there's Ginny said I'm gonna dress up as Charlie Brown for Halloween. I got so concerned for a minute because I misread that as Chris Brown, and I was like, why? Oh no. Alright, I think that I was resizing this to be larger and trying to keep a little bit of a focus in my head, but I can't focus on anything. I can just enjoy some arts that are Ranma. Alright, so here you are. Larger, and I think that's the proportions. Huh. Maybe? Proportions a little bit. Yeah, because this was sort of behemoth. And the other thing that YouTube users like, he was saying, negative $20 million go away in the surgery to save your life and taxes. Hey, you're overestimating my ability to hang on. I don't quite know. To negative $20 million debt. I think at that point, aren't you just like, it's been a good life? It's been a good life. Okay, more of this. And do I want to see some stick figures with a little hello on this friendly canvas? Yeah, perhaps a little bit of a stick figure goes a long way. And where can it go indeed? Alright, so here's more of this, and my thoughts are finally scattered enough that okay, flip back to my reference images, and I take a bite of the sandwich. Maybe I can even finish the sandwich. I've never, it's getting croutony. It's getting crispy. I mean, that's kind of one way to toast the bread. Oh, what are you saying? Showing you the other outcomes isn't in the spirit of the game, which is called life. Real life, indeed. This will happen soon. What if I avoid the Mentos? What? I never drink soda. Well, that's just me. What if I avoid the soda? Continue to avoid the soda. You're saying, why is your plate a plastic plate? Because even though I've decided to switch away from plastic water bottles, I don't know, it's paper actually. They're recyclable. I've decided to switch away from plastic water bottles, and I'm gonna try bringing this heavy ass thing in public a lot, probably something like that. Because I'm reducing reusing, you know, just a little bit. Actually, the real reason is not that much of a concentrated effort. The more solid reason is that I kept seeing like news bulletins about microplastics, and I got really concerned that maybe there's an entire credit card worth of plastic in my me right now. And I'm like, alright, so every day when I drink from a water bottle that is plastic every single day, maybe we ease up on it a little bit. It's saying microplastics are strong within you, paper. No, they still might be. Does anyone wanna, I don't know, get a magnet but for Lego pieces? Anyway, I have a little food and enjoy a little tunes. And now, I guess I try to figure out exactly. Wait a second, did this cut out? This cut out for a moment. How are we working? I can never quite tell when this cuts out. Not exactly. We can click back over here. And I might be at the wrong angles. I might be at the wrong angles for all of this. How do I adjust this? Yeah, there we go. I've got too much of a new setup now. And I'm still figuring out how it all works. There's a little bit of oops. Oh, an oops from several voice call, was it? Oh, well, it's a friendly sort of an art club for many things. Alright, I can't be having this in my back after you. I was not expecting to like a sandwich that's just 2 bread and a single slice of Havarti, which I made for speed reasons to try to be here very speedily. But as sandwiches go, it's going pretty good. Going pretty good. Alright, where do I want to scribble exactly? What does this look like? Yeah, we'll scribble up here. Hello, very thick brushes. How you doing? Very purple around here. Make sure to leave enough room for your fellow artists to draw. Alright, so let's get a little bit of the eyes and a little bit of like this. We're gonna show you are viscerally tired with life. But if I do that, it's kind of a Simpsons face. Not really my intention. Alright, so kind of like this. And going up here. Looking up with your eyes. And then this. Yeah, what's on your mind though? What you wanna draw? I guess I can't ever quite tell if someone's in the stream or not. So I guess I'll just type in here too. What do... Oh no. Oh dear. What do you feel like drawing? And a little smile. Woohoo! Because we are friendly and happy. Friendly and happy. There's YouTube is saying, to be honest, I eat plastic straight from the box. I eat those weird things that come in packaging, the little nuts, You say this as the start of perhaps some kind of a diatribe. I'm still checking how the setup is new. And then, oh, you feel like drawing object show characters like the FBI or something? Nice. Very nice. And but okay, I'm pretty sure that the packing peanuts are edible. Like, I think so. Alright, so here's one hair. Hello to Leviathan. Hey, what's poppin' gamers? Indeed, I've got a little bit of a sandwich. And then YouTube is saying you didn't smile when you wrote the smiley face. Oh. I feel it in my heart, okay? And there's smiley faces around here. Let's go to the next drawing to draw then. Yeah, there can be some character ideas around here indeed. Or perhaps some existing ones. Alright, here's one. And just hang around. Okay, Leviathan saying, hello, pretty, is that a new haircut? Ooh. Now I've just, I think I've just got my bangs down. Okay, I did take the safety scissors to my bangs earlier. Like, not very pro of me, not very professional of me, but so that it is kind of uneven out here. But I'm hoping that I am perhaps styling, and perhaps styling, dare I say, vibing. Alright, we have a little bit of this, and your ear, and like this. And I like to draw hair angularly, but does it fit the character? I'm not quite sure. Alright, fitting this around and together, and I like this. And is that how the hair is made? Maybe. There's I'm saying, alright, my man. Hey, there's a lot going on in the life. How's you lately? I don't know, how's October treating you? I guess I've got a story about October. When I was taking out the trash the other day, a plastic skull rolled down the road like leaves on the breeze and settled in front of my house, and I was like, this is awesome. I have been visited by the skull. Alright, here is this, and then I put it a little bit out of the way of the wind, and so I don't really know who lost their evil shadow skull, but now I have it floating on the wind, kind of like a friend. And there's it is claiming that I'm covering my forehead like a coward. I don't know about that. What if I'm covering my forehead like a brave boy? You ever think of that? Alright, here is one more, and one over here. And okay, so would this work? A little bit of a triangle hands, maybe. Just kind of going for that shape, and and this shape as well. Huh. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm drawing a fan art of Bellows trying to get Luz on the human supremacy grind set, and Luz not having it. Fan arts. And then saying, I'm currently at a campsite for a children's autumn camp. I've listened to screaming children all day and will listen till Wednesday. Luckily, the real small ones already left. Whoa, you're a trooper out there. Oh, is it the kind of thing that requires like headphones for sanity, earplugs for sanity, or just going through 100% skill certified force of will? And the YouTubers are actually saying a brave boy, but you're not even a boy. You think you can get away with saying that you're a snake? An ophiophagus, Hannah? Where did Hannah come from? I've known few Hannahs in my lifetime. Ophiophagus. It's sort of a cow and an eel that I know of. Is it something else? And then Leviathan saying, in fact, I'm at a point where I'll soon take my nightly nap. I'll stick for a while though. Oh, then here's a little tour of this canvas of the arts, I suppose, to see what's going on here. We're drawing some Tumblr text posts a little bit, appreciating some Ranma 1/2 characters. I do declare. Look at this, the Kai arts have come along so much, the skills, growing more than ever. And then there's like working with portals around here, very expressive, very and we've also got a fun page around here. Looks like it's becoming object show-like. And you're telling me Ophiophagus Hannah is the scientific name of the king cobra. Don't fake not knowing what it is. But I was pretty convincing for a moment, wasn't I? And okay, what do I want to draw over here? I do have pink scissors around. I feel like I drew those as a little character before, once upon a time, very far away. And also, I haven't seen a scissors character on the show or nothing like that yet, so I don't quite know how it should be. Here's one, and here is the other, and it goes like this. Alright, so there is the scissors around here. Drawing some object shows with ya. I hope it's very cool and very nice and very alright. Alright, there's one and a two and a eyes and a mouth or something like that. And he was just saying you roll a 4, you were not convincing. I can't even flex on it. Then Leviathan saying, also I think I found the worst creature in the earth. In the earth we're talking? I just learned about the biome, well, a little bit. Okay, I say I learned about it, but I also did all of my learning for the week for the last class I turned things in for in the last 3 hours of the week existing, which was not fun. It was not fun. It was not fun, and it was not good to get the, I don't know, the grades were happening. The grades were a thing, but the experience of it, not so good. All right, so here is like this, and would you need legs aside from any of these? I don't quite know. I don't quite think so. I think you would just put some little feet there, and it makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Okay. So you don't know what the creature is called in English, but in Finnish it's called Nakianen. And you're saying it's a flute fish? And if that's not the name, you're getting angry? No, okay, no, now I want to know what it is. Now I want to know what it is. I want to type that in my Googles with a Kia and a I and a Nen and a Okay, I don't know what I was expecting. Oh. No, I think the Finnish videos are scary too. No, I think they're scarier. You're kind of close with the flute fish. I'm not getting rid of my anxiety today, am I? I am not. Oh no. Oh no. So a lamprey. It's called the European river lamprey. And the whole species of lamprey is creepy and freaky. Lamprey is not very nature enjoyer of me to say such things. Let's add some arms. And a little bit of a okay sign. and some scissors approve of what goes on in here, but they're tiny scissors. How can they be? They breathe through the body holes. I was seeing some holes. I can't. No, it suggested me a video of it moving around. I don't like it. And then, dear guest saying I can't draw anymore. How? And in fact, I don't know how. Oh, wait, did it get small? Did it get small? Or did it get large? Well, that's interesting. I guess I can just look. I can just look on at what's going on. And it came back very interesting. And there's YouTubers saying, imagine the fish making flute noises like those out of tune flute covers. There, I got rid of your anxiety. You know, surprisingly, ending a sentence with "there, I got rid of your anxiety." I mean, it did help a little bit for a second there, I will say, yeah. So they breathe through their body holes instead of gills. Also, their mouth has sharp teeth all over like a giant leech. Is it related to the leech? It looks related to the leech. It's looking like the worms in Dune were based off of that. But this one is small, and it is damp, and it is fast, and it is slimy, and I don't really like that. I think that's bad. I think it's sad. You hate them with every fiber of your being. In fact, I think it's warranted if you hate them with some fibers of my being as well. I think that works out. I think it's perfectly good. And there's some skies around here. I really wonder how all of this works. How all of this, can we have more sky colors around? A little bit of a sky colors around. And there's and by then saying, wait, they're fast? Ooh. Honestly, the little videos getting suggested to me at the top of the Google, they move faster than the worm from Dune. And I will say, it's too fast for me. It's 100% too fast for me. So, like, however fast it was going to move, 100% too fast for me. And, everybody landing 5 in the fibers is too much for real. I'm having a cheese sandwich with me. Hopefully the cheese is still good. Ow. The bread got kind of dried out in the air, but not too dried out. So what I'm experiencing right now is that if I leave out the bread for over an hour, then it kind of toasts itself. And even in a world where lampreys exist, I think bread that toasts itself is pretty good and pretty fun. I can never tell if taking the time to chew something like disrupts the vibe that I'm used to in a stream. There's YouTube is saying you missed a sandwich, Laura. It has a slice of snake cheese. No snakes have been milked. In fact, I don't think you could even make a fake cheese from a snake. I'm not sure why you would want to do that. Would somebody like environmentally consider that more ethical than cow cheese, maybe? I can't quite tell. Mind blown out here. I don't know. There's a lot of mind things going on. A lot of various things going on. How do I put this where I want to put this? Okay. What am I drawing next, or am I taking another bite of a sandwich for nourishment? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it does definitively throw off the vibes that I'm used to, but it's one of the many situations in life where I'm tempted by a delicious sandwich and I obtain a delicious sandwich. You're saying platypus cheese is a perfectly possible possibility. I've heard that seal milk more or less comes out already as cheese. I don't know. And also maybe whale milk already comes out as cheese. Why are you claiming that cockroach cheese is also possible? I'm a food lover, not a pest lover. I'm a pest hater out here. I didn't know that this would go on to like the irrational geographic, we could call it, in the sort of being mad about various animals. But if you bring up the roaches, I'd be mad about them, of course. There's Linda Campbell saying I couldn't draw anymore. Oh, wait, what? I actually don't know what setting causes that. Well, my apologies for how things break around here, but it has been a lovely little delight sharing some drawings with you out here. It's been fun. But I legitimately do not know what breaks it. 100% I don't know what breaks it. I guess I just have a sandwich. Are you saying that? No! Stop. No! Oh, no! The future of food. Why not cricket peanut butter? Okay, so there seems to be a little bit of resistance in the public consciousness to eating crickets. I guess so far, wow, our washing machine is dying. I guess so far it doesn't seem like completely viable, but I think it's been a food for ages. Leviathan is saying, well, that's enough of the man-made horrors beyond my comprehension for me today. Peace, my fellow squingles. Good to see you, Leviathan. Get some good rest out there. You're gonna need it for interacting with so many child. Oh my goodness. The loud ones as well. And no, it didn't even occur to me. I was so baffled myself by the sentence of the YouTube that I didn't think to myself, this is the last thing we're telling all of Lenny before you're sleeping. Teasing iPad ran out. Oh, I've been seeing your arts lately in the. God, I'm misreading the own things that I put in there. I've been seeing your arts lately in here, and Linda Campbell saying also on the second drawing I was talking about, oh, that was the Dream Island. Oh, not the fan arts. Okay, more specific, not the fan characters. Are you sending me the CNN article on it? I don't know that I'll click it on this one because they're always sending a million advertisements. Like, look at this Brina arts out here. This is looking so stylish. Main character of animated movie in the styles. Kai with the Apple Pencil has now died. At least Ranma has ate a bath bomb. I was already decently interested in watching the classic vintage gender swappy anime Ranma 1/2. I was already interested. But something about deciding that character would eat a bath bomb. Something about that is like doubling the appeal, I want to say. Saying to draw with the mouse, like, oh, the challenge has been issued, has it? I mean, you could join in on the on these vibes. It's difficult to sell them for one. I want to. Okay, I'm apprehensive, and I know I'm probably gonna regret it, but I want to. I want to click that link. I want to click that CNN link. Let's get to that on my phone. Let's get the. I'm gonna find out what it is. No! I thought it was just crickets. To me, crickets have a wonderful reputation as a food. I haven't tried any, so that's a big ask. That's I don't know. But you see like the lizards eating the crickets and you're like, wow, wish that were me. And then you get all buff on the protein. And then there's Taco, my boy Woody Worm. There's a little cool character design out there. And saying, how shall I do that with an iPad? You do something. And oh, please. I've had a thank you. Wait, I'm still having sandwich. I can't give this away just yet. It's still good, I swear. Love you. The appearance of the mom. I've been handed a little round cheese. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Tini, previously known as Akitagi, previously known as Buzzmarina. Thanks for stopping by. And Kai telling us Ranma is a big idiot who would eat a bath bomb. in thinking of eating a bath bomb, I now eat this round very thing. Saying when the mom reveal. It's for a moment in my mind I genuinely consider the logistics of how that would go. The mom foreshadowing. I watched the stream. Indeed, you have been seen. You have been panopticon. I am being so nourished right now. How amazing. Well, and then the terrible news off of the news site you sent to me. Okay, but the content of the bug, this is from 2016. The content of the bug depends on what they've been fed, and like what it smells like depends on what it's been fed. Theoretically, if you controlled that buggy well enough, it could theoretically be okay, but doesn't have too terrible of a reputation. And there's Kai drawing with your fingers. Finger reveal right after the mom reveal. Okay. The YouTube Society had said, no problem, Kangaroo. Connect a mouse to the iPad or sell it and buy a computer. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking of, like, you've heard of custom PC build. You heard of that kind of thing. Maybe you've heard of custom keyboard builds. I don't need any of that. I need a custom headphones build, I think. Just got some headphones in the mail from the Amazons. They sent me a used one. I didn't know I signed up for a used one. It was full of dust and it only worked in one ear. Alright, what else am I drawing, if anything? Probably the goop. Probably the goop. There's... Okay, is it one like this? Is it one like that? Where am I drawing on? I think I wanted this to be totally... I'm still in this color, huh? Wanted this to be totally like this. Okay, how am I... How... Yeah, like this? This sort of a smear? Yep, we're just sort of decorating you, Lusnosida. And just sort of put it like this. And how is the drawing with the fingers going? I mean, and the skills are still visible, I will say. Your skills are visible. And okay, so here is this, and we're going to on down. What else am I having? Is that all of the layers that I want to be having? I think so, and I'll put a little bit of detail into this drawing indeed. Alright. How do I want all of this to be? Maybe a little bit more of a sketch. I can't remember if I have this. I can never remember where I put the volume levels. If it's like loud in my ear or not loud in my ear. Alright. Here is this. No. Oh, I still had your Roach article up. Yeah, of course it's not true milk. A lot of things are not true milk, but remarkably rich in protein, fat, and sugar. Okay, nobody told me you roaches were fat. And then there's actually saying, you missed my message, saying the flute fish already exists and is the silliest sea creature. A photo? You're saying not to dox the individual. And I trust that it will not be that detailed. Let's look at a fish of Australia. Let's look at it. Ah! That is very silly. There's no identifying landmarks around this fish. I will consider that not doxed. Oh my goodness. What? I like looking at that thing. And just earlier, I was looking at the larval stages of an eel, because nobody knows how the eel reproduces, or at least they didn't for thousands of years, and Aristotle didn't know, and Socrates didn't know, and then Freud didn't know, and then a couple of scientists in the 50s and also 2010, none of them knew because it wasn't 2022. Alright, what images was I looking at? Have I missed them? I missed all of the images. Still had a lamprey open, not so good. I draw more of the Nasty. Hello, Nasty. It's got eyes shaped like my only grandfather I've ever met. And then there's Sea Noodle. I feel like that definitely cut out for a second. Yeah, that was a good fish though. In fact, that image kind of reminds me of this side of the canvas. Yeah, basically a fan art around here. I'm experiencing some joy from the sea noodle. Yes. It's a good day. I've seen that noodle. A sea noodle. And okay, so here is more of this the true evil shadow skull. Which layer am I drawing on? Because it's looking a little different. Did it put me on a number 1? Did it put me on a number 4? I don't know, maybe number 4 is good enough. Oh, you're giving us the song lyric. Let's see what's up before you're gone. The song lyric starting I'm breaking up with you, you're breaking up on me. You kiss me in the phone, but I don't think it reaches. What am I to do, and how's it gonna be? And that's Carly Rae Jepsen on Turn Me Up. I liken all of these modern songs about not knowing, I guess, the emotions of connection, long distance connection, digital connection, all of that. And you're saying Turn Me Up has been all I've been listening to while making the uniworm. Let's take one last look at this uniworm. This is so stylish, I swear. This is so stylish, I swear. Looking fun. Hey, have a good rest of your day listening to it. Turn Me Up. You're in your Carly Rae Jepsen era again. It is the season for eras to resurge, I suppose. And then YouTubers said, remember that I asked you guys simp for fictional characters. I mean, one of the first ones I ever simped for, or would I say last ones, or would I say middle ones? I don't know. For a while I was seriously simping for Lieutenant Commander Data in the Star Trek The Next Generation. It's a little... One time I shared that with somebody and they laughed at me. And they were like, that guy? Kind of like that. I mean, it's an old show, so there's pictures of this person throughout the entire lifespan of the person. I started the show in season 1, and then I'm some kind of impressionable young viewer as well. Yes, my crush starts when he's young and hot, and then it also continues for a while, whatever though. It's more understandable if I get to show these shallower pictures. Oh, are we showing more pictures? I would love to see it. Oh, you're showing the chibi designs on the side. Wait, okay, that wasn't there before, right? Chibi designs, hello. Okay, let's look back and forth looking at these comparisons. Okay, little tufts of fur. This is looking so cool out here. Yeah, sure. And then saying that the Carly Rae Jepsen Turn Me Up is interesting in terms of lyrics. It feels like it should have a more serious sound, but it's literally 2010s pop. It's amazing. It is kind of fun how that's coming back as well. You have to start the line art soon. You're going insane. Wait, from a distance, I thought it was already on the line art. Okay. Maybe is that a good sign? It could be a good sign. It's looking good, is what I'm saying. There's what you're saying. I have simped for very solid, simpable characters such as Raven, Teen Titans. There are also Steven Universal, such as I'm more on the Lapis side, I will say. Is it purely shallowness? She would kill me. Peridot would be really fun to hang out with. But okay, and then I haven't seen Teen Titans, the classic one, yet. It's on my mind. I want to see it. And there's, okay. See up there, so adorable. I love it. Okay, look at it. These. Okay, I thought that was like some spike bracelets from a distance, but no, I'm seeing more of the round shapes. And then to already be a fluffy, fuzzy creature and get a creature hoodie. There's something powerful about that. You're gonna wrap yourself in adorableness. And then over here, that is saying, I've simped for Claudia from the Dragon Prince. Not so much simped, just me in terms of personality. Considering the latest season and the overall arc, I feel like anyone saying that just has to make me automatically say, you okay? You need me to come to your house to administer medical aid and or punch your dad. And this, actually my fists are not that effective, but I can send pizzas, I guess. And YouTubers is actually saying, I said for personality, Jaro. Lapis is more humanoid and pretty, but Peridot is funner to be around. Okay, personality who would get me. When I think, maybe I've just been thinking of Lapis for. How long have I been thinking of Lapis? No, okay, I'm trying to think this over. do I have any logic in my head? Because the sentence that came into my head was just now was Lapis is kind of has destructive and some horrible but maybe some understandable sociopathic tendencies. But then that's probably not even the right word to use. I'm probably thinking of something else. And then part of me wonders if part of me matches that freak. Okay, I can't steal the ocean. 100% I'm dead at the end of this, whatever it is that's happening. Unless we're like roommates and I'm like showing an appreciation for the human stuff. Cause I think, okay, there is a chance that either Camp Pining Hearts is really good, and when Peridot gets into that nerd style, then if it's really good, then I also get into it, then I match the energy, and we're hanging out, and it's a good time. Or, if I can't match the energy, then and I want to be friends, then I'm hanging on, and then I try to, and then it becomes like an intermittent sort of thing whenever I can match the energy, kind of a thing. I don't know if that's like clearly explained. Okay, Kai was saying, my Sims have been anime characters except for Sonic and Danny Phantom. I never even watched Danny Phantom, but the character design had me like looking respectfully. He's saying, anyway, now I'm simping for a little stick figure. How low I've fallen, but she's so cute, damn it, I want to adopt her. Ah, now I see. So in your opinion, would a stick figure... No, okay, take that, flip it and reverse it. Is the word simping for a fictional character, does that include all of the platonic ways? I've only heard it used in I guess romance plus ways. Okay, so that was the goodbye from Teen, and we're remembering orbs instead of balls. They're already evaporated on us. Oh my gosh, talking of so many characters, how much time do I want to be here for? This drawing is kind of fun, I will say. It's getting fun up on me. Alright, so do I want hair like this? Yeah, we'll get some of this. I think probably maybe there are certain aspects of Lapis's personality and my personality that could potentially either go together or get me killed, and I don't know which it is. I can't remember how mad I was. I can't remember if I was, if it was infuriating or how much it was to watch Lapis on the first time watching the Steven Universes. I don't know, I guess that's a fun, funky little benefit of reaction videos as well. Whatever the hell I was thinking at the time, I can go back. Unfortunately, despite recording a reaction to the Owl House finale that I guess I legitimately do want to edit in some way when I start to feel less like I'm in a hydraulic press, but I don't know when that will happen, so that's why I don't have a date on that kind of thing anymore, even though it's in my head as something that I want to do. I didn't record my concentrated thoughts after that one, because I thought maybe they were gonna get more organized or something like that. So whatever I have is just whatever I said when I was seeing it like raw. So that's, I don't know, I don't really think about that too often. And then there's YouTube is saying simping is not just fracking, Shadow. So I've learned just now, as you've told it to me just now. Well, every day I learn some more just now. And okay, what else? What other things am I putting in here? A little bit of this. and break up the teeth a little bit like this. And how do I make this not a smile? Just something else instead. Alright, so maybe some teeth like this, and some of this like this. So simping is being used in like the in the fully being a fan of things sense. I could have sworn it started in the romance plus sense, because I say romance plus because it includes the romance but is also plus. And alright, so here is more of your chin. Stick your chin out. That's another thing I was kind of wondering about my new camera angles. Did it give me too much chin? Alright, in which direction is this thing pointed? Just like that. Alright, and one like that. And we've drawn... okay, it's looking maybe worse than the sketch. And then you're saying, do any of you know the game Bib Ribbon? Let's find out what it is. There's Kai saying, finger artists have my respect, I've quit. Ooh, you got very far though. Freaking sprained it. I'm very sorry. You gotta do the stretches. But next to your drawing, I draw a little muscle to show that you're the strongest warrior for attempting this today. This is the extra phrasing that would sound like a little bit of a exaggeration, but yeah, there are only so many ways that I can express that. It's sincere. Okay, I'm looking up the games. And probably for sure not finishing a sandwich in here. I don't know. Okay, ribbon? A rhythm game. These things are always transfixing me. I feel like I've seen this little bunny before. Oh, 1999. Sweet Jesus, is that? Oh. I thought it was gonna be like, whoa, are we the same age? But instead of being the same age, I am older than this ancient game. Hola. Okay. More disruptive than I want it to be, but more delicious as well. Oh, there's tutorials around here. Yeah, let's look at all of this. Oh, the hag accusations are back. Well, amidst all this stress and time passing incredibly. Okay, we get a little bit of a pause around here from the significant vocals. Hello, game that I am older than. Wait, that's so stylish. And horrifying. It's screaming. No. Okay. So it's still something that I would recognize gamer-wise. Incredibly stylish for one. Oh no, okay, wait. Your legs. Slenderman who? What? Your feet are the wheelies. It's smoother than I would expect for so many pixels. You're shattered? Why is the phrasing so ominous to me? Look at those eyes. Ah! Oh, so the scribbles earlier were fan art of the bunny. The way the music just sort of wound down and stopped. So, a contemporary Tuber rapper then, huh? Wow. Oh. From the look of it, I almost want to say maybe that would be harder than Geometry Dash. Huh. Okay, whoa, that was neat. That was neat. Do I want this to be on a shuffle? Do I want this to be around? I don't quite know where I want the tunes to be. 4 minutes of it. I guess we'll go on to another sort of a song. That was a cute sort of a thing. I say cute, but also that encompasses the feeling that I was getting. I feel like there is some existential horror for the video game character that is so cute and screaming so much. YouTube users like they simping for that. That's what you said by a literal stick figure. I react in some kind of way, but I look back at your sentence and I reread, I want to adopt her. This is what inspires the people to buy the games. Have you got the game now? I feel like that's the closest thing there is to adopting. Well, that's absolutely adorable out there indeed. Absolutely adorable. Oh my god. Are you spraining yourself even more? Ah, watch out. It's very strong. Oh, it's off to a great start, but watch out. Now I haven't seen the rest of it. The game is terrible though. Oh? What rest of it? What rest of it indeed? Okay, not to run over those toes. What rest of it? And okay, here is a little bit of this. And we fill that in. And I want to draw the little fan arts of the character that I have indeed just met just now. Alright. I'm not quite sure when I want to. I've gotten the hiccups. I give myself the hiccups. Alright, yeah, let's see all of this. There's Kai saying, I have to charge my pencil on 3% so this is a rush sketch. Oh, the timer has activated. Like the days of old with a gart of foam, the timer has activated indeed. And, okay, that makes me want to see a little fan art. See a little fan art of this, wow. I should send this to Valerie. She would love this. Alright, so here is the ears, or do we want even thinner pixels down to the 2? This is adorable. What the hell? And then the design so distinctive. You know, maybe you're only getting the thinnest amount of pixels. Is this? Did you know about when did you find out about this? I guess that's a peculiar sort of a question, but I don't know, I always find that a little bit fascinating. Finding out how. Okay, so it goes down to a perfect polygonal point. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. I always find it a little fascinating to know the story of how people discover something. Perfect point, huh? Wow. I guess a short sketch of mine shall indeed be a little bit too chunky. A little bit too chunky. Alright. I'm messing it up. I don't mean to be messing it up. You're saying don't look for the character on Google? Frightening. Those YouTubers are 66. She sings a little song when you get a high score. Has very cute animations for the game overs. Oh my gosh, what? People put Michael Jackson into the game? And, okay, you found out about this game last week. Because I was kind of wondering, did the, because, I don't know, from staring into, was it last week that I was staring into pixel art trying to figure out how it works and what it is and what it does? Maybe 1 week before that, but I'm like, did that cause more pixelated things to show up on screens across the country? This train of thought probably makes sense in some way. Is it connected in some way? They're saying you can put your own music CDs in the game and it generates levels for you? Well, that's... wait a second. Okay, it was looking simplistic enough. Simplistic enough, but that's pretty adaptable. That's pretty neat. And when I go against your advices and look up the character on Google, for one, they were making the character cry. Oh, okay, there we go. The second tab suggested there, after fan art is inflation. Well, it gets to the best of us. The gas prices, what is it? They're way up. They're putting this rabbit in an adorable sort of a dress out here. That one's just adorable. Why wouldn't I want to see that on the Google? And also, does my camera still refocus on things? Does it still work? Does it still... Wow, where do I have to position this for it to work? It's like the 60s. Come on, who doesn't love a little sort of a outfit? This is adorable out here. I'm glad that I'm on the Google. There's Kai saying, not a big K-popper, but the news that fans bullied an artist for being in a relationship before he got in the group was insane. They made funeral wreaths? Funeral wreaths as part of the bullying, or funeral wreaths because the bullying came to a harsh and sudden end? Oh, you showing us the game overs? Yeah, let's look at how it all is. Game overs for a Vib ribbon. Ooh, and reacting to things, in my opinion, gives me more sandwich. I'll continue this for sure. They unpunched the voice? Why? I've messed up the obby. Wait a sec. Okay, wait, how? So it's not just part of the aesthetic? Not just part of the aesthetic. Okay, so it was part of the bullying? Trying to say that someone's already dead to you? That's an absurd amount of ownership over a public figure. Oh. Somehow I feel like sit-ups gotta be easier. Oh! Hello. Mad at me. Okay, angry. Disturbing. But interesting. Oh, wait. That one was really cute. What the hell? Are they making new versions of this? What the hell is being suggested to me next? She's all lit up like neon signs. That's fascinating out there. It's kind of asking the question, begs the question, what if your girl was made of lightsaber? At least in those mods, was it? Or is that a new version? Oh. News of the K-pops. For some reason, when you brought up K-pop news, the last thing in my head was somebody telling the story of the time a fan handed a baby to a K-pop group when they were on stage. And that's what is it about the fan culture that gets so oddly terrifying? Maybe they need a chaperone type message, type of get out of my face type of thing in many countries. Yeah, as YouTube says, press in the candy one. That's from the sequel, which is not a rhythm game and only for Japan. Weird game, but still cute. Okay. I've clicked out of it too quickly, but we can probably navigate back. I wonder how it shall be. Mouthful of sandwich. I'm full of medicine. Oh. wait, did they just turn this little bunny made of sticks into a funky little mascot? Additionally, I can't quite pick out how that is working. Okay, the high-pitched voices are kind of par for the course in Japanese properties, but also it's kind of legitimately, it's kind of cute out here. It's kind of legitimately cute out there. What? Huh. Huh. And then what's that last sentence about? I'm gonna convert you. I did find the candy one. It was less closed than I had believed. Less closed than I had believed. But, pretty fun out there. Alright. And I guess I had sort of, at some point along here, made it a personal challenge to see if I could actually, because I don't think I ever finished a food, even though I brought a food before. I don't think I ever finished one. And so I wondered, I wondered what circumstances would have to happen to my vibes to make it possible. And here I am with a cheese instead of a bath bomb. And I would say mission accomplished. Goal very good. Goal very awesome. Cool. Cool stuff. And what else do I want for a little drawing? I think I'll indeed get out of here soonish. Soon kind of a thing. Little bunny. The eyes. It's not drawn. It's not drawn, is it? This is computer generated. Just looking at the dear little bunny. Let's look at a high score song. Let's find out how it is and what it sounds like. And the playlist was still going, even though I tried to tap a pause. Oh no, it paused indeed. High scores, not just losing. From the look of it, I didn't think that it would be that cute. The personality makes it even more cute. What the hell? What the hell? Because like normally when something is in pure pitch darkness and then it has a smile that's like as wide as half of its head, normally that's like a little spooky. A little, you could say, Halloween themed, perhaps. But this little bunny, what is it? Debris? Is that the name of this little creature out here? Very adorable. With the little songs and such. Well, and do I want to add an eye out here to try to do a fan art to this thing? What shape is happening in the eyes? Is it like this? Okay, not quite. Wow, okay, I tried to make a fan art, but it's more like a knockoff. But if you look into the eyes of a little hare versus a rabbit, they are kind of like that, whatever shape I've just drawn. Okay, this is kind of happening too. Okay, it's definitely deeply unnatural to try to recreate the character I've just seen with my clumsy organic shapes. This is supposed to be drawn up by a computer, and I'm making it some kind of way. Octagons, the head and eyes are octagons. I've only just met this character, and I am already doing it wrong. That's the artistic journey. The artistic journey. Alright, so it's like that much proportionally, maybe a little bit wider, actually. A little bit wider. We're gonna a little bit of a Dora the Explorer up in the cranial region. You're asking, did I convert you? I must certainly tell my friends who I think will be interested in this. I say that as if there are many. No, this is just the one. Yeah, it's just the one. Not that I think that it's a thing of limited interest, but mostly that's the number of friends that I am in contact with, that I'm not in a art club kind of a thing. It's pretty neat out here. This is pretty neat. What does being converted entail? Does it entail looking up more of the things? I guess if one were to get suggested to me, I would click on it. Oh my goodness, is this okay? For a second I was like, is this still happening with finger? Alright, whoa, the arts, your speed has increased. I'm not quite sure if I know what it means to be converted to it. It's looking pretty neat. Alright, you're having a shape that's like this, but I feel like I'm definitely drawing your evil shadow clone. I didn't mean to be drawing your evil shadow clone, little bunny, as I do a little fan art, which I guess would imply some methodology, some capacity of fanness. Is there any room for a leg out here? Perhaps not. Perhaps that's the amount of leg that we've got. Do I want to put obstacles in your way as well? Maybe. Alright, here is one like this, one like this. Horrible when it's made of organic shapes. Oh dear. Okay. Looking at the Kai arts, looking at the portal arts, trying to decide how much other art I would want to put or include. And you two also do. Answer these questions. You think she's cute? Would you adopt her? Would you give her the last cookie in the jar? This is the part of the stream where I ask, am I a monster? Am I a monster? Is the consumption of the last cookie so important to me that I would always choose to eat the last cookie and never even give it to somebody who's just cute? Okay, not to get too serious about it. This has also been an eating stream, weirdly enough. Not to get too serious about it, but I guess that's probably a sign of true affection in any relationship that I'm having. I can't really name. Okay, I'm trying to think of them. So my little brother, my sibling, who I look out for all my life, after the awkward child phase where you're not used to having another creature competing for your resources and you slam his fingers in the toy chest drawer. After that stage, when you're very ride or die, looking out for each other, clean the shower for my sibling or make him a food sometimes, and vice versa, because I know he's got my back, kind of thing. So the closest person in the world to me, I would give the last cookie. Sometimes, yeah. The food is important to me. That's like a food scale, I guess. And you're saying, if all are yes, you're converted. And kind of saying younger me would be backflipping because I can draw men face. Ah! Ah! It's happening, guy. In fact, a record of you saying that you can't draw men's faces could be, I think it's probably on one of these streams. I don't know which one, but now I don't know. It's like a recorded compare and contrast thing that you could do, kind of a thing. I'm sorry for not being fully converted, you do something. I'm very attached to food. It's the most sacred and serious scale most sacred and serious scale that is known to me. Okay, so if I'm putting a little bit of this, what I want this to be, that's definitely all these strips. I honestly, I'm kind of starting to wonder if I should make a small note sometimes when something happens on a stream. If I want to like if it's recorded, then it should also be sorted is what I wonder about. Okay, so here is this, and here is this. I don't quite think that's it. And there's Kai saying next are man bodies, because you can't draw the man bodies. Oh, well, thee and the evil emperor are about to show you peak physical form. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Guy going out of the magma. Thanks for the thanks for chilling and drawing. Thanks for chilling and drawing. It's looking very cool. Looking, I don't know, how do I express my emotions? Fire emoji indeed. Like this. Well, that's not quite an emoji. It looks like I'm plummeting you with a fireball. That's why putting hearts on the arts is the premier sort of fun things. Guys saying I have drawn, now I shall watch. Wait, I want to be getting out of here because I didn't mean to be in here for too very much. There's okay. YouTubers elaborating on the lore. That's what we're about. That's what we're about. You gotta elaborate on the lore. And okay, here is this, and that's the full capacity of a brush now with those adjusted settings. Okay, you're saying there's a theory that says she lives in an empty void where there's a line and nothing else, but she's oblivious about it. And she's always happy to see the player and play with their songs, because it's all she knows, even if it's repetitive. When she's happy with it, would you give her the cookie now? Fine. I'll eat something else. Ah! Ah! Oh, okay. I'm in my emotions about it. And I don't know if that's just because I'm on the reduced amount of sleep. Why do I keep doing that to myself? It's getting me in the emotions. Alright, here is one of this sort of a shape. One of this sort of a shape. You looking nasty, man. Looking nasty on us. Walk, fashion, baby. Alright, and then the hair gonna be like... I think I can go with the triangles and the other shape, and it goes like this, and kind of like this. I was not getting closer to doing the line art. I was not there whatsoever. I'm feeling the aftershocks of reading about Sad Bunny lore. It's also, I mean, if people are just making up the random theories about it, and if I've basically seen what there is to see about the game mostly, because you just input the songs after that, right? Is that all there is? Then you could also make the theory that this creature has the concept of happiness, because that's a human trapped in there, but also, maybe that's too common of a silly little fan theory, huh? Maybe that's common, typical milquetoast, plain dry bread, and just because I've thought of it doesn't mean it's got to be shared. Alright, what am I looking at in terms of hands? I think it's like a knobbly sort of a thing. Gross sort of a fingers actively glopping on ya, sort of like that, and a little bit like that, because this is a monster made of goop, and I draw your thumb made of solidity. I can't remember if there were deer bones in this man. If like instead of a human person, he had deer bones after a while. I guess that makes sense to me. Because, I mean, what else are the antlers about? Alright, get you some knobbly elbows. And really mess it up out here. Really mess it up out here. Just like that. And a fish. And a fish. Sometimes I'm not in expectation of a fish. Today I was cosmically ready for the fish. Cosmically ready for the fish, indeed. Here's some eyes. I think I shall indeed head out. After a fish song. Yes, a fish, I guess so. You know, that will eliminate my anxiety. Only a dish, because that may not be the intended function of a song that's fishing around.
And what? They really ate a snake in a hot dog bun.
It's been so many. It's been so many, and yet I'm smiling out here. All right, so here's one, and the tiredness in yours. Cause you're only a snake, eat a snake. You're saying it wasn't random though. Poor Sharo, the curse is close. Hey, I'm feeling calm. I'm feeling peaceful. I'm feeling in my lane. I feel like I started some strange fan art of you seem chill, TBH, and I've started some fan art that has ended up collaboratively with the cookie, and this shall be the vibes. This shall be the vibes. I should put a less spooky song after the. I like this song a lot. I think it's objectively beautiful. Gold Pilot. I think if I get both my headphone ears working and then I lay down with my eyes closed and just vibe, really great. But I don't know. It could be less spooky because I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys very much for being here, and and have a great rest of your day. Why would I say I don't know in front of that? I say that every time, and it's true every time. Well, do it.